Allison with Northern Hooper, and I just thought I'd do a quick video on and show you the different kind of hula hoops that there are, and get questions on what kind of hoop is really good for me. So I just thought I'd show you some of the different ones. So this is, and I've got two of them here, but these are the minis. So these are really good for really young kids, like my son. He's almost 3. He likes just playing around with it, kind of little playing things. You know, you really little kids. They're also really good for some tricks. So I'll see if I can do some of these kind of tricks. You know, if you really want something a little fun, just a little playful, you know, hand type movements. It's definitely too difficult to try and hula hoop with something like this on your waist. It just, I don't know about your waist, but it's just sure is a little tougher going around mine. So anyway, so that's the minis. Another hoop that we have is the kids hoop. So what do you think this one's for? That's right, it's the kids hoop. It's meant for most kids of most ages. And you can see all my pretty colors on this. I'll just get a nice little close up here. So one of the things you'll notice on a bunch of the different hoops that we have, they're all taped, different colors. The tape is really there just to help keep it sticking to your body, and it's also there just for play and for color and just make it nice and pretty. So yeah, this is the kids hoop. So kids can hoop with this for sure. Adults can try, but it is certainly more difficult. I definitely wouldn't recommend it unless you're a little more experienced. And it's also really good, like we use this one in adult classes for off-body stuff, so doing movements with our hands, you know, activities like this. It's also really good for something like knee hooping, and we'll see if you can do it. You know, stuff like that. So that is our kids hoop. The next hoop I have, and I just wanted to show you, it's going to be hard to see because it is daylight, but this is my light up hoop, and I don't think you can see it, but it is a really neat one. It gives off many different colors. It's a light up hoop, and when you're hula hooping, it has all the colors. And I'll see if I can have another video, maybe when it's dark out one night, that you can see all the colors going for it. My next hoop is kind of the Trickster, or the Trickster XL. This one's really good for adult hoopers, or even older kids, teenagers perhaps, to hula hoop with. It's a really good one, definitely for experienced hoopers, to give it a try. But it's also really good for any pregnant mamas or women who have just had babies, that they can hula hoop, stay healthy, keep their bodies in shape, and it won't affect any tender areas on their tummies or anything like that. So this one's a really good one for that. The way I've designed this one, it has lots of tape on it, so it is good for doing tricks and fancy little things. This is probably one of my first hoops that I ever got, and you can see it's got all the sparklies and the pretty colors. This one's the size for adults. So this is the size that we would use. It's the starter hoop, and it's used in adult classes. All right, as you can see, my body's not working as hard to keep the hoop going as it goes around and around. So this one's definitely meant for adults. It's a lot heavier of a hoop. It is the starter, it's a thicker material, so it can definitely cause some injuries if you're not careful. What I really like about my type of hoop here, not always available to everyone unless you're asking for it, but it's a breakdown hoop. So I can actually pull it apart, bring it into several different pieces. All right. And it can go a couple different sizes, but I can also carry it with me. So it just folds up nicely. I can throw it into a bag, in a yoga bag or something like that. It's really nice and handy that way. One of my second to last hoop is the Mega Hoop. And see how tall this one is? Like, I'm about 5'4" or so. This is about 5 foot. It's called our Mega Hoop. This is used for adults who are maybe struggling, or you know, we definitely offer it available in adult classes. It moves a lot slower. It doesn't take as much for your body to get it moving. It's a very relaxing hoop. see how my body's not moving much, but I can certainly feel the hoop there, and it's just going nice and around nice and slowly. Okay, perfect. And what I really like, actually I should show you before, what I really like about this Mega one is it folds down nice and easy. You match the cross pieces, and then you bend it, and now you have a nice small hoop, which is a lot more compact, and it folds up nicely for storage purposes. Okay, and my really cool last hoop, I haven't broken this out too often, and it's really fun. It's the water hoop, and basically you become the neighborhood sprinkler, the long and the short of it. So I'm just gonna pour some water into the hoop here. I'm gonna make a huge mess, but that's okay. Become the coolest hula hooper in the neighborhood, and all kids love it. I've seen kids use it, although it is pretty heavy for kids to hoop with because you're adding that extra weight, and we certainly don't want weight on our hips when we're hula hooping. Yeah, we can add a little more water. Right full. Bear with me here, it's such a beautiful day. There, oh yeah, that's definitely heavy. You can definitely feel that weight, okay? You can even see it's probably bending. So now I'm just going to slowly, very slowly add it. And hopefully we don't get the camera wet, but you can see the water just spraying right out. And now it's got everything wet all over, including my other hoops, but that's okay. Anyway, so that is all the hoops that I have. I think I have a few others that are just different sizes and but different variations of what I already have, but I thought it'd be a really good idea just to show you what's out there. And if you have any questions about hoops, feel free to ask. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Have a great day.